Is now really a good time to buy a home? If you've been following the headlines, you've probably heard a lot of people say, no way, rates are too high, prices are too high, it's better to wait. But here's the truth. If you look past the headlines and focus on the actual market condition, there are some big opportunities for buyers right now that most people are missing. Today, I'm going to break down the top 5 advantages of buying a home in this market, why they exist right now, and most importantly, what they mean for you as a buyer. I'm Mark Powell with Osborne Home Group and eXp Realty. And if you want straight answers about buying or selling in the Northern Colorado right now, this is the place. Advantage number 1, less competition. Why this is an advantage right now. Let's rewind a bit. In 2021 and 2022, the market was insane. Homes would hit the market and be under contract within 24 to 48 hours. Many buyers were competing with 10, sometimes 15 offers, all over asking. That level of demand drove bidding wars and caused a lot of buyers to overpay or waive protections just to get in the game. Fast forward to now, interest rates have cooled demand. That doesn't mean homes aren't selling. It means there are fewer buyers competing for the same property. And that shift completely changes the dynamic for you. What that means for you as a buyer, fewer buyers means less pressure. You're not rushing to write an offer in the first hour. You can actually tour multiple homes, weigh your options, and negotiate from a position of strength instead of desperation. It gives you the ability to be more selective and strategic about the home you choose. And that's huge for your long-term satisfaction. Advantage number 2, more negotiating power. Why this is an advantage right now? In a red-hot seller's market, sellers didn't have to give any inch. They knew if you didn't take the house as is, someone else would. That meant no repairs, no credits, no concessions. But in today's market, with fewer offers coming in, sellers understand they need to be more flexible to get their home sold. What that means for you as a buyer? This can translate to thousands of dollars in savings. Maybe the seller agrees to cover some or all of your closing costs. Maybe they offer a rate buy down to lower your monthly payment, or they agree to make repairs after the inspection. These negotiations can take a big bite out of your upfront expenses or reduce your ongoing costs. In short, your dollar stretches further right now, more than it has in years. Advantage number 3, more choices. Why this is an advantage right now? During the peak buying frenzy, there was so little inventory that buyers were lucky to have a handful of homes to look at each week. Many ended up compromising on big things just to get a home. Location, layout, condition, because the choice was either take what's available or wait indefinitely. Now with homes staying on the market a bit longer, there's more variety available at any given time. You're not fighting for the only option that fits your budget. What that means for you as a buyer? Having more options means you can shop for a home that truly matches your lifestyle and future plans. Whether that's extra space for a growing family, a home office for remote work, or a yard for pets, you can take the time to find the right fit instead of settling out of urgency. It's about buying the home that's right for you, not just what's available this week. And let's go on to advantage number 4, buying before rates drop. Why this is an advantage right now? This is one of the most overlooked advantages. A lot of buyers are waiting on the sidelines for interest rates to drop. But here's the reality, when rates come down, all of those buyers who are waiting are going to flood back into the market. And when demand spikes again, prices are likely to climb. So while you might get a slightly lower rate later, you could end up paying more for the house itself and potentially facing more competition. And what this means for you as a buyer, buying now means you're locking in today's prices while competition is lower. And remember, rates aren't permanent. If rates drop, you can refinance and potentially lower your payment. This strategy, buy now, refinance later, is how savvy buyers are getting themselves up to gain equity quickly while others are still waiting for the perfect time. Advantage 5, building equity instead of waiting. Why this is an advantage right now? Real estate is one of the most consistent ways to build wealth over time, and that hasn't changed, even in a balanced or slightly lower markets. Home values in northern Colorado tend to appreciate over the years. The longer you wait, the longer you're sitting on the sidelines missing out on that growth. What that means for you as a buyer, buying now starts the equity clock ticking for you. Every mortgage payment builds your ownership stake in the home, and as value increases, your net worth grows. Waiting often means paying rent, which builds equity for your landlord instead of yourself. The sooner you own, the sooner you're investing in your own future. So, is this the worst time to buy a home? Not even close. In fact, for buyers who are willing to act while others wait, it could be one of the best time in years. Less competition, more negotiating power, more options, a chance to buy before rates drop, and the ability to start building equity now. These are all huge advantages that most buyers aren't even thinking about. If this video helped you see the market a little differently, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I post weekly updates, local insights, and tips to help you make confident moves in real estate. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'd be happy to help. See you next time. Bye.